quiz2 solution. So in number 1 we are asked to set up the definite integral but do not evaluate. That determines the area of the shaded region. So if you look at closely, this is what we are interested in. This is the region. So this one here is 1 1 means this is 1 and it says x equals 8. So this area will be simply upper curve minus lower curve from 1 through 8. Okay, so the area is upper curve, that's cube root of x, which is same as x raised to 1/3, minus lower curve. Okay, this one is given 1 over x dx from 1 through 8. Done. We are not asked to evaluate. Okay, let's move to the second. Okay, so we need to first graph these two curves. So here is y equals cube root of x and y equals x. Okay, let me show you using a calculator. So take your calculator out, and cube root of x is same as x raised to 1/3, that's y1, and second graph is y2 equals x. When you enter both curves, then you hit graph, and you might have to go zoom or maybe zoom in number 2, then graph. You will see a graph like this. If you look at closely, so there are two regions, two different parts, which is two different regions bounded by these two curves. Okay, upper and lower, and they are identical in fact. So the graph looks like this. From your graphing calculator, cube root of x, if you graph alone like this, this is cube root of x, which is same as x raised to 1/3, and y equals x is this. Okay, this is y equals x, and if you look at your calculator, that's 1 0, this is -1. So we are asked to find area. That means that area plus this area. And by the way, area is never negative. So instead of finding both areas, we can just find from 0 to 1. 0 to 1 and just multiply by 2. So the total area is 2 times 0 to 1 upper curve. Okay, upper curve is y equals x raised to 1/3. That's upper curve, minus lower curve is straight line x dx. Or you can go from -1 to 0, then in that case upper curve will be x. Okay, but 2 times is better, then we don't have to do it twice. Now antiderivative of x raised to 1/3 is x raised to 1/3 plus 1, 4/3 divided by same thing. Okay, this is outside, minus antiderivative of x is x square over 2. Now we go from 0 through 1. Okay, now let's evaluate, then done. So 2 is already outside. Now upper, replace x by 1, minus replace x by 0. Replace x by 1 means 1 raised to 4/3 is 1. 1 over 4/3. This 4/3 means in fact 3/4 if you bring to the front. So 1 over 4/3, in fact this is 3/4, minus 1 square 1/2. That's the upper limit part. Now 0 raised to a number is 0, so this is 0 minus 0. No contribution from there. 1 over 4/3 is pretty much 3/4. So 2, this is 3/4 minus 1/2. 2 times, what is 3/4 minus 1/2? 1/2 is 2/4. 3/4 minus, or 3/4 minus half is 1/4. Okay, and 2 times 1/4 is 1/2. So 1/2 square units. It's optional square units, but that's the answer. Final.